Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how I make this delicious oxtail in this iron skillet that was sent to me by Imarku. Alright guys, I know you guys always ask me what kind of pots I use when I cook, so this is an opportunity to show you guys this beautiful pot that I'm using. This is a cast iron from this company called Imarku, which you guys know I love working with them. But this cast iron is so beautiful. Obviously, you know you can use cast iron on stovetop or in the oven, but the cast iron came with this little book that tells you, as far as heat temperature, and this here show you sizes. They have different Dutch oven. I mean, as you can see, I'm reading it, but you guys can see they give you instruction on how to take care of it and how to keep it just looking good overall so you don't ruin it. Okay, so that's what comes with it. Obviously, I'm looking at some of the recipes, that's why I'm like, ooh. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys all about this cast iron. So let's see what she's looking like. As you can see, there are blue and a red one. I personally would love a red one because my kitchen is mainly red appliances. Okay, so this is what the top look like right off the bat. This beautiful blue color. I mean, even though my kitchen is red, I really love this. I mean, it's really self-explanatory. Look at this. I mean, y'all can make your own judgment. If you can't tell me this is beautiful, I don't know what beauty is when it comes to the kitchen. But anyways, guys, I am going to be using this to make my oxtail for you guys. Like I said, you can put it under the oven to bake. So this is why I'm choosing to make oxtail with this. This is super heavy, as you can see. Oh, that was heavy. And this is super heavy as well. Beautiful color underneath all the way around. So let's get into our ingredients. Again, thanks to Imarku for sending me this product. I will leave all the information about this cast iron down below so you guys can purchase your own, all right? To make this delicious but yet easy oxtail, this is the same recipe I use at my restaurant. As some of you know, I recently opened up a restaurant. So we are going to be using some carrots, a little bit of thyme, and onion powder, garlic powder, and of course our delicious Epis. If you don't know how to make Epis, check the link that just came up so you guys can learn how to make your own Epis. I should check the card. And I am going to be using 1 lime to clean the oxtail, and I have some butter beans and some browning that I'll be using, and some brown sugar and some all-purpose seasoning. This is actually adobo seasoning mixed with some Maggi, and I have some olive oil, and this is the oxtail I'll be using. As you guys know, oxtail have a lot of fat, so I'm going to be trimming some of the fat off. And of course, salt and pepper to taste, and I do like to use ketchup in my oxtail when I make oxtail, so I forgot to grab that, but let's get cooking, guys. All right, guys, as I mentioned, oxtail is really fatty, but at the same time, you don't want to remove all the fat because then you end up cutting, and before you know it, you have nothing left to cook. But I do like to trim some of the fat off. Oxtail is so hard to find around here in North Dakota. It is so expensive, so it's definitely a delicacy when we eat oxtail at home, but I do have it at my restaurant. However, it is still expensive. So I'm just trimming off some of the fat, as I said, and once I'm done doing that, I am going to take my lime, cut it into 2, just like so. Okay, and then we are going to take that lime and just rub all over our oxtail and rinse it under some really hot water. All right, guys, I sure hope my light is not too bright because it is dark as hell out here in North Dakota. We've been having rain almost every day, it seems. But anyway, I am going to take that a piece and take a couple tablespoons, and I am going to take a tablespoon of my all-purpose seasoning that I mixed. Okay, we don't need much to season right away because we're going to do a lot of the seasoning when we are cooking it as well. And I am just going to put enough browning to make it nice and dark. Maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons of the browning, because I am going to use sugar also. That's why I don't need as much. And you are going to need some garlic powder, onion powder, a couple teaspoons, 1 to 2 teaspoons, depending on how much you are making. Of course, you can triple or double this recipe depending on how much people you are making this for. Okay. My seasoning, I already have some salt, so I'm gonna kind of hold back on the salt for now until I am almost done with the cooking. So with clean hands, of course, you want to go ahead and massage and that seasoning. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload. Thank you. And again, welcome to the channel. I know I don't upload as much because of my busy schedule, but when I get time, I will always make time for you guys. And you guys know, if you have any questions, you can reach me on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on there, go ahead and follow me there. All the links will be down in the description box for you guys. Okay, I just add a little bit more seasoning, and now I'm going to put this in my fridge. Allow this to marinate for at least 30 minutes or overnight. So first thing you are going to want to do is turn your stove on to about medium high, and we are going to let the cast iron heat up, and I'm going to put just 1 tablespoon or so of olive oil, and now I am going to put in some brown sugar. We want this sugar to get completely caramelized, like 2 to 3 tablespoons, I guess, depending on how much you're making. Okay, we're going to let this get caramelized. We're going to allow it to just cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. I'd be guessing on my time because I cook with my eyes, but I know I have to tell you guys a time frame. But also try to cook with your eyes, you guys. So all we're looking for this to do is caramelize down so it can darken up our meat even more. Okay, as you can see, most if not all of the crystals are gone from our brown sugar. You can see that nice beautiful caramel. So now at this point, you want to go ahead and put in your oxtail. Be careful because you're going to get a lot of sizzle. Just like that. This is when we're going to get an even more beautiful brown color. And just kind of stir everything together. Okay. I know this is going to be so good because my customers love this recipe so much. And if I was doing, like from the restaurant, like I said, this is how I make it. That's why I wanted to show you guys how I make it. But if I was even cooking just for myself a lot, I would add like my scallions and all that in there, but we're gonna skip the scallions today. Okay, so now I'm going to allow this to kind of cook for 15-20 minutes on the stove top. Let me grab the top of that iron skillet. Oh, this is so heavy, but I love it. I'm going to cover the top and just let that cook for about 15 to 20 minutes before we add everything we need to add and throw it underneath the oven. All right, let's see what we got here. So far, this cast iron has impressed me. Beautiful color. And now you're going to add about 2 to 3 cups of water. And I have my thyme in there as well. Okay. This is when we are going to finish the cooking because we want these oxtails to be nice and soft, of course. And nobody got time to bite into some rough oxtail. And of course, you want to taste for salt. Mine is okay. Of course, you're going to have a little bit of that sweetness. Okay. the caramelize on the bottom is going to go away. It's not going to look burnt or anything like that once our oxtail is cooked. So now again, I'm going to put the cover back on, and I'm going to literally take this from the stove top and put it underneath the oven in a 400 degree, and I'm going to allow it to cook for about an hour. You can add to your time if you poke it and the oxtail is still hard, but I'm going to start with 1 hour. Okay. All right, guys, took it out of the oven after about an hour and 10 minutes. So now what you are going to want to do is take out any of the extra fat, because as you guys could see, oxtail does have a lot of fat. You see all that? You don't need that oil. I actually let it cook and I turned it off. I went to watch my boys play soccer. Okay. Just take off as much fat as you possibly can off that sauce. Okay. And now this is where we are going to thicken that sauce with our ketchup. And I'm going to remove the thyme also, because I don't want it to really spread. Okay. So now I am going to take that ketchup and put about half a cup of ketchup or 1/4 cup of ketchup, just so it can thicken it. And it will give it that nice, what do you call it? That nice tangy flavor as well. Just make sure you get everything so it can melt. Okay, just like that. And I like to take it and just scoop it on top. This oxtail is so delicious on top of some rasta pasta, y'all. Oh my goodness. Which is exactly what I'm about to have it with tonight. And of course, taste. Season to your own liking. And now I'm going to add my carrots. Just like so. And I am going to add my butter beans as well. This is also going to thicken up that gravy. And just let them cook until our carrots are nice and soft. And that oxtail flavor get into that, to those butter beans. Okay. If you have some parsley, go ahead and use that to garnish your food. But I'm going to cover it back up and let it cook until my carrots are done. All right, for the final finish. As you guys can see, that liquid thickened up. It looks so beautiful. I love oxtail. Final taste. If you like yours a little spicy, you can definitely use an habanero pepper. So good. So good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will leave all the information about this iron skillet down in the description box. I would give it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. It definitely handled the whole cooking process. This is like one meal in a pot type thing. You can make casseroles in this. Like I said, anything that can go under the oven, you can make in this, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also go follow me on all my social media platforms. I love you guys for watching. Continue to stay safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.